Hi, this is Professor CC19, and today we're playing level 383 on a quest to the end of Candy Crush Saga, where we have 30 moves to collect 2 hazelnuts and 2 cherries. But before we begin, I put out new videos almost every day. So if you like this video and you'd like to see more, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any new content. Now, one thing is obvious. We have a lot of licorice on this board, a lot on the main board, and a lot in this isolated column on the right where our ingredients are, and we have to get them down to the bottom in order to collect them. Now, the good news is we will not be getting any more licorice on our main board, so once we have the licorice gone, it will be clear for us to work. Plus, we have some striped candy dispensers, vertical and horizontal, on the top of the board to help us reach over to this column. However, unfortunately, we also have licorice coming from the same dispenser that is giving us our ingredients. So in order for us to collect ingredients 2, 3, and 4, the other cherry and the other 2 hazelnuts in this case, we're going to have to not only get through regular candy, but a lot more licorice also. So first things first, I want to clear out space on the main board. I'm not entirely sure how many striped candies these dispensers are going to give me. I'm hoping that they will give me a lot, but at this point it does not look like they are being very generous. And even though actually here we go, we have another ingredient showing up right away. Now, this is only my first time playing the level since it was changed, and it used to be a hard level. I believe we had more moves, but now it is not rated as hard. It doesn't necessarily mean it is not hard, but I do see here that we have another ingredient coming down right away. So maybe that is the element that has been made easier. We get ingredients sooner. We can collect multiple ingredients at once rather than having to wait for one ingredient to be collected for the next ingredient to spawn. I'm still having a bit of trouble getting through the licorice on the main board. Plus the fact that most of these striped candies are going vertically. Here we go, we can get some nice ranged attacks. Now this is nice, so this is why the level isn't rated hard anymore. All our ingredients can come down at once, we only need to clear out this column. So what I was saying earlier about it being very difficult to clear out ingredients 2, 3, and 4 does not really apply anymore. They have made this level much easier. And I'm glad, because this episode used to have a lot of really tough levels. Levels where you could make a lot of progress, you can get very close, but it was never enough to finish the mission. Here we can create a color bomb with a nice concentration of blue. I would like to match it with another color bomb. That may be a bit of wishful thinking, or maybe a striped candy, which might be a bit more realistic. It would also be helpful to get some candy down low, so if I can match this with a stripe, it will hit all the remaining licorice on the right side. Trying to see here, if I do a match with the red, it'll send the color bomb off. So I'm going to try and work separate from that. Let's send these off together so we will not strike the color bomb. Maybe trying to finesse this green down to match up. Or maybe we could get another coming from above. Here we go. All right, so we have a color bomb purple combo. And we can predict what direction the stripes are going to go for every candy on this board. Starting at the top left and going left to right, top to bottom, we can alternate between horizontal and vertical to tell us where each, the direction of the stripes on each purple on the board. So this is the first one. It'll be going horizontal. This will be going vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal. So this one won't really help us. Vertical, horizontal, that one will. The purple that we are matching does not change. So this is vertical, horizontal, vertical. So it looks like it'll only take out 2 licorice for us, but still, that is the best move we can make. That is definitely a big impact. It's creating a lot of chaos. We only need to clear out 3 more. And with the board so open now, it's very easy to make more specials. Additional color bombs. Now, Color Bomb Wrapped isn't that helpful because it cannot reach over on the right side. Color Bomb Green Stripe is also not that helpful because we don't have any green down the bottom of the board. So my next option is taking out an individual color. So I'm going to take out all red from the board. Now with less red, I'm hoping that we can get more green so that we can actually strike the licorice over on the right side towards the bottom. Not really that much, although I can make a horizontal stripe with the purple, everything goes, but in this case it has set me up perfectly for the stripe wrap combo that finishes this level. So that is how I beat level 383. This was my first try, and I learned something new. I learned what exactly was changed on this board. We don't have to wait for the ingredients to come down before we get more, which makes it much easier to collect them all. So I think this level is much easier than the original version. It doesn't mean that you are not justified for struggling with it, because it does have a legitimate element of difficulty. So if you're still struggling with this level, I would recommend bringing in a coconut wheel. Give it a few more takes, see what can happen without boosters, and if you're still struggling, bring in a coconut wheel. You can see more than one throughout the level. They become part of the candy mix, and they can really help you strike the licorice on the isolated column. And towards the end game at the bottom of the board, if that's what you're having trouble with, it can end the level for you easily. Remember, also, if you're very close, use your in-game boosters, the lollyhammers, to finish this level and move on to the next. So if you found this video helpful to you, please subscribe. If you are stuck on any other level of the game, please leave a comment below. I will try and help you. And as always, thanks so much for watching.